9 out of 10 car owners have a can of WD-40 in their garage and have no idea it's secretly preventing thousands in repair bills. But here's the kicker. One of these WD-40 hacks could save you from catastrophic engine failure and expensive breakdowns. Yet mechanics never mention them because they profit from repairs you could prevent yourself. And chances are you've been using WD-40 wrong for years, missing at least 5 money-saving tricks that professional mechanics use daily. Before you waste thousands on repairs you don't need, here are 15 WD-40 hacks that could save you serious money. Don't skip this, it will save your wallet. Let's dive in. Hack number 15, rust prevention barrier coating. Your car's metal parts are under 24/7 attack from moisture, salt, and the elements, and rust never takes a day off. Those shiny chrome bumpers, exhaust tips, and wheel wells are basically rust magnets waiting to turn your ride into scrap metal nobody wants. WD-40 becomes your rust-fighting superhero when used correctly. Spray it on any exposed metal, door hinges, hood latches, chrome trim, even exhaust components, and it creates a protective barrier that repels moisture and prevents corrosion from getting a foothold. The real secret is, the formula penetrates into microscopic pores in the metal, displacing water and leaving behind a thin, protective film that professional detailers swear by because prevention is always cheaper than restoration. A few minutes of spraying every couple months can save you from hundreds in chrome polishing or thousands in bodywork down the road. Even better, that protective layer makes future cleaning easier since dirt and grime can't bond to the surface. You'd be shocked how many people drive around in rust buckets spending $500 to $1,000 on corrosion repairs when a $6 can could have prevented all of it. Spray exposed metal quarterly and watch your car's resale value stay protected. Hack number 14. Vacuum leak diagnostic trick. Ever had your engine idle rough like it's having caffeine withdrawal, or throw random check engine lights just to mess with your sanity? Here's what most drivers never suspect. A sneaky vacuum leak slowly destroying your air-fuel ratio and murdering your gas mileage. WD-40 becomes your diagnostic superhero with this simple trick. With the engine running, spray it near vacuum hoses and connections. If the idle suddenly changes, boom, you found your leak. The spray gets sucked in and temporarily seals the gap, giving you instant confirmation. Here's the kicker. Professional mechanics like Scotty Kilmer have used this trick for decades because unlike carb cleaner, WD-40 won't turn your engine bay into a fireworks show. Even better, it's safe around plastic sensors and won't melt anything important. What they're hiding, that $6 can just save you a $150 diagnostic fee and potentially thousands in engine damage from running lean or rich for months without knowing the cause. The real secret is, mechanics charge $80 to $120 per hour to diagnose vacuum leaks using smoke machines when you could find it yourself in 5 minutes for free. Test your vacuum lines this weekend before that small leak becomes a big repair bill. Hack number 13, license plate restoration cleaner. When's the last time you actually looked at your license plate? Years of road grime, UV rays, and salt have probably faded it from crisp and clear to, can you even read that? And in some states, an unreadable plate is a $50 to $200 ticket waiting to happen. WD-40 can make your plate look roadworthy again instantly. The formula lifts built-up grease, dirt, and even rust from the edges, giving your plate a cleaner, sharper look without sanding or repainting required. Here's the pro technique. Remove the plate first, wash it with warm water and dish soap, then finish with WD-40 and a microfiber cloth. Don't expect factory new reflective shine because this is cosmetic touch-up, not full restoration. Here's the kicker. For the price of a gas station sandwich, it's one of the fastest ways to make your car look better maintained and avoid that surprise $75 to $150 fine you didn't see coming. What they don't tell you, police use unreadable plates as probable cause for traffic stops, leading to additional citations for other issues they find during the encounter. Clean your plate quarterly and avoid unnecessary law enforcement interactions. Hack number 12, tire sidewall protection treatment. Your tires take more abuse than anything on your car, and those sidewalls show every mile of it. Faded, cracked, and dull rubber makes even the nicest car look like it's been sitting in a junkyard for months. Most people spend $15 to $25 on fancy tire shine products, but WD-40 can bring those sidewalls back from the dead for a fraction of the cost. First, rinse and scrub to remove loose dirt. Once completely dry, spray a light coat of WD-40 onto the sidewalls only, never the treads. Here's the kicker. WD-40 actually helps protect against cracking and UV damage, keeping your rubber in better condition longer. The treatment lasts weeks, not days like some tire dressings that wash off in the first rain. Critical warning: sidewalls only, never the treads. You want grip on the road, not a slip and slide disaster. Spray on tread equals zero traction and a one-way ticket to the ditch. What they're hiding: tire shops love selling $20 to $30 bottles of tire shine when WD-40 does the same job for less money and actually provides UV protection they won't mention. Treat sidewalls monthly for protection and appearance without expensive specialty products.
Hack number 11. Electrical connector moisture prevention.
Electrical problems are the silent assassins of the automotive world. One day, everything's fine. Next thing you know, you're staring at a $700 to $1,500 bill for a corroded ECU connector or wiring harness replacement. Most of these failures start small, just a bit of moisture sneaking into connectors. WD-40 earns its legendary status here because WD literally stands for water displacement. It was designed to push moisture out of sensitive components. The real secret is, a light spray on clean, powered-off terminals creates a protective barrier that stops corrosion before it starts. But here's the pro move. Upgrade to WD-40 Specialist Contact Cleaner for delicate electronics. It dries quickly, leaves no residue, and removes over 95% of common surface contaminants. Here's what's crazy. That thin protective layer could save you from a $1,000 plus wiring harness replacement or $800 plus ECU repair that mechanics love diagnosing at $150 per hour. What they're hiding: most electrical failures are just corroded connections that could have been prevented with $6 worth of preventive spraying every few months. Spray battery terminals, ground connections, and sensor plugs quarterly to prevent expensive electrical gremlins. Hack number 10. Weather stripping preservation spray. Ever yank on your car door in winter and feel like you're opening a bank vault? That's not just cold weather being dramatic. That's your rubber seals quietly failing. And when they go, the damage doesn't stop at a stuck door. Cracked weather stripping lets water sneak into your cabin, leading to soaked carpets, fried electronics, mold growth, and floor panel rot. If water reaches your underdash wiring, you're looking at $2,000 to $4,000 in damage. Here's the game changer: WD-40 Specialist Silicone Spray. Unlike regular WD-40, which contains petroleum that can dry out rubber, this formula keeps seals soft, flexible, and water-resistant. Here's the kicker: a quick spray every few months keeps your door sealing tight and opening smooth, even when it's freezing. Wipe off excess with a clean cloth. That thin, even coat repels moisture and prevents sticking. You'd be shocked how many people pay $300 to $600 to replace weather stripping that could have lasted years longer with $8 worth of preventive treatment. The result? Quiet cabin, dry floors, no mildew, and hundreds saved before damage starts. If these WD-40 hacks are already blowing your mind, smash that subscribe button right now. We've got 9 more coming that mechanics definitely don't want getting out. And hack number 1 could literally save your engine.
Hack number 9. Tree Sap Paint Saver.
You walk out to your car and spot a sticky blob on the hood that looks like nature just gave you the finger. That's tree sap, and it's not just ugly. It's chemically eating through your clear coat like acid rain with a personal grudge. Most people start scraping and scrubbing, turning a small problem into a paint disaster requiring $500 to $800 professional correction or $2,000 plus repaint. Here's where WD-40 quietly becomes your paint-saving superhero. Its solvent base softens hardened sap without harsh scrubbing, letting you gently wipe it away before it bakes in and causes permanent damage. The technique is simple. Cool surface, few sprays directly on the sap. Let it sit for 2 minutes, then gently wipe with a microfiber cloth. Follow up with soap and water to remove residue, then apply fresh wax. Critical warning: always wash the area afterward and never let WD-40 sit in direct sunlight on paint. Used correctly, it's your affordable defense against nature's paint assassin.
What they're hiding: detailers charge $150 to $300 for sap removal that you could have done yourself in 3 minutes with proper technique.
Keep WD-40 in your car during tree season and act fast when sap strikes. Hack number 8. Rusted bolt penetration solution. There's nothing quite like the soul-crushing sound of a wrench slipping off a rusted bolt to destroy your day. If you've ever sheared one off mid-repair, you know that's not just frustrating. That's a $300 to $600 repair bill. Broken bolts mean extra labor, drilling, extraction tools, and sometimes replacing the whole part they're stuck in. Enter WD-40 Specialist Penetrant. This isn't your average spray and pray situation. The real secret is in controlled torque tests. Bolts that needed over 500 inch-pounds to loosen dropped to under 100 after applying WD-40. That's real relief for your tools, your hands, and your sanity. The secret is capillary action. It seeps deep into tight threads and rusted seams, breaking corrosion from the inside out. Clean the area first. Spray directly into the threads and try loosening within a few minutes. Here's the kicker. Forget the torch. Forget the hammer, forget the creative cursing. A few bucks and a little patience can save you from a $200 to $400 mechanic visit for bolt extraction or worse, damaging something irreplaceable. Nobody mentions this, but mechanics charge full labor rates for bolt extraction that WD-40 Penetrant could have prevented for $8. Spray rusted fasteners before attempting removal and save yourself from broken bolt nightmares. Hack number 7. Chrome Restoration Polish. If you've ever spent hours trying to bring dull chrome back to life, you know it's either a weekend-ruining project or there's a shortcut waiting to be discovered. Spoiler alert, there's definitely a shortcut and it comes in a blue can. WD-40's blend of light oils and cleaning agents cuts through road grime, water spots, and even stubborn tar without harsh abrasives. Just spray it on, wipe with a microfiber cloth, and watch that chrome start gleaming like it belongs in a car show. Got tougher spots? It's gentle enough not to scratch, but strong enough to remove surface rust and baked on debris without $20 to $30 specialty chrome polishes. Here's what's crazy. For the cost of a single can, it beats buying multiple polishing compounds and cuts your cleaning time from hours to minutes. Plus, WD-40 leaves behind a protective layer that slows future rust formation. What they're hiding? Professional detailers charge $150 to $300 for chrome restoration that you could do yourself in 20 minutes with WD-40 and elbow grease. Shiny, clean, and done in minutes. That's efficiency with style. Hack number 6. Flooded engine water displacement. You hit a deep puddle, get caught in a storm, or power wash the engine bay too enthusiastically. Now your car won't start, and you're stuck with nothing but silence or a pathetic sputter. Before you call for a $150 to $250 tow, remember what WD-40 was originally designed for. Water displacement Formula 40. Moisture in your ignition system can shut everything down instantly. The real secret is a targeted spray on distributor caps, coil packs, and spark plug wires can push that moisture out and get you running again. Make sure the engine is off and cool, disconnect the battery, then spray WD-40 on any wet ignition components. Give it a minute to work its magic. Reconnect everything and try starting. Most of the time, you'll hear the difference before you finish turning the key. Here's the kicker. This won't fix major flood damage, but for light moisture issues, it's a garage hero that can save you from a tow bill, $150 plus diagnostic fees, or being stranded in the rain. You'd be shocked how many people pay $300 to $500 for electrical diagnostics when moisture was the only problem, and WD-40 could have fixed it in 5 minutes. Keep WD-40 in your emergency kit for unexpected water exposure situations. Hack number 5. The scratch fix myth. You've probably seen this hack online. Spray WD-40 on a car scratch and watch it magically disappear. And yeah, for about 5 minutes it looks like it works because that oily film fills the scratch just enough to fool your eyes. Here's the brutal truth. WD-40 doesn't remove scratches. It masks them temporarily while creating a bigger problem. That greasy residue attracts dust and dirt like a magnet. Over time, that buildup wears down your clear coat, dulls your paint, and can even cause permanent discoloration. People who tried this hack ended up needing full paint corrections or complete repaints costing $800 to $3,000 plus. What they're hiding, instead of playing optical illusion games, grab a proper scratch repair kit from Megiars or Turtle Wax. Products actually designed for paint correction, not temporary tricks that create expensive problems. Here's the kicker. WD-40 is amazing for hundreds of things, but using it as a paint magician is one shortcut that leads straight to expensive regrets, costing 10 times more than proper scratch repair products. Use proper scratch repair products and save yourself from a $1,500 plus paint correction bill. Hack number 4. Battery terminal corrosion prevention. You pop the hood and see white crusty buildup on your battery terminals that looks like automotive dandruff. That's corrosion, and left alone, it leads to weak starts, electrical glitches, or a completely dead battery. The fix is surprisingly simple, and WD-40 can help prevent future problems. First, disconnect the negative terminal. Clean everything with a wire brush and baking soda solution, then dry thoroughly. Once spotless, Spray a light coat of WD-40 on the terminals before reconnecting. This creates a moisture-resistant barrier that slows oxidation and keeps corrosion from staging a comeback. The real secret is, this simple trick can add 1 to 2 years to your battery life and save you from premature $120 to $200 battery replacements. Plus, your car will actually start when you need it to. Revolutionary concept, right? Here's what's crazy. Mechanics see corroded terminals constantly, but never mention this 50 cents worth of preventive spray that could have saved customers from $150 plus battery replacement and installation fees. What they don't tell you, battery shops profit when you don't know this prevention trick because they make money on early replacements, not extending battery life. Spray terminals after every cleaning to prevent corrosion and extend battery lifespan.
Hack number 3, the brake contamination catastrophe.
It sounds ridiculous, but people actually spray WD-40 on their brakes thinking it'll stop squeaking or remove rust. Let me be crystal clear. Spraying WD-40 on brake components isn't maintenance. It's attempted vehicular manslaughter with yourself as the victim. Your brakes depend on friction to stop your car. WD-40 is a lubricant. See the problem? You're literally reducing your ability to stop safely. That residue soaks into brake pads, contaminates surfaces, and leaves a greasy film that doesn't just squeak, it slips dangerously. At best, you'll lose stopping power. At worst, total brake failure at highway speeds. Here's the kicker. Even if you catch the mistake early, replacing contaminated pads and rotors costs $300 to $500 per axle. Damage the calipers or lines, and that climbs past $1,000 faster than you can say lawsuit. What they're hiding. If your brakes need cleaning, use proper brake cleaner. Even WD-40 makes one under their specialist line that's fast-drying, residue-free, and made specifically for high-friction systems. The brutal truth is, your brakes are literally what keep you alive. Don't gamble with greasy shortcuts that could kill you and others. Never spray WD-40 on brake components. Use proper brake cleaner only. Hack number 2, the engine destruction warning. This isn't a hack. This is a warning that could save your engine from catastrophic failure. Some people actually pour WD-40 into their oil filler cap or add it to fuel thinking it works like some miracle engine treatment. This is engine suicide. WD-40 is not engine oil. It's a solvent that evaporates quickly, offers zero thermal protection, and provides no actual lubrication where it counts under extreme pressure and temperature. Engine oil doesn't just lubricate. It manages heat, prevents metal-on-metal wear, and suspends contaminants. Using WD-40 inside your engine can cause overheating, bearing failure, oil starvation, piston seizure, or complete engine collapse. Here's the kicker. That mistake costs $3,000 to $10,000 plus in repairs or engine replacement. And here's the terrifying part. WD-40 is flammable in a hot engine environment, creating potential fire hazards. You'd be shocked how many people confuse penetrating oil with motor oil and destroy engines worth thousands trying to save $30 on an oil change. Use WD-40 around your engine on bolts, hoses, connectors, and external components, but never inside the block. Your engine is your car's heart. Don't give it a chemical heart attack. Hack number 1, door hinge preservation strategy. If your car door creaks, pops, or feels heavier than it used to, that's not your imagination. That's your door hinges starting their slow march toward failure that could cost you $400 to $800 to repair. Every open and close puts stress on those joints, and without proper lubrication, they corrode and wear down like clockwork. Left unchecked, you could end up with a door that won't close properly or starts to sag, requiring expensive hinge replacement. A few seconds with WD-40 makes a huge difference. Spray the hinge pivot points where metal rubs against metal, then open and close the door several times to work it in. The real secret is, this cuts friction, flushes out grit, and prevents rust from forming inside the moving parts. But here's the pro tip. Don't blast it and walk away. Wipe off excess with a clean cloth so it doesn't drip onto your paint or attract dirt. Here's the kicker. Regular door hinge maintenance prevents that awful metal-on-metal grinding sound and avoids $600 to $1,200 door hinge replacement jobs that mechanics love charging for. What they're hiding? Dealerships see failing door hinges constantly, but never mention this 30-second preventive spray during service visits, because hinge replacement generates profitable repair work. Lubricate door hinges every 3 to 6 months, and they'll last the lifetime of your vehicle. That wraps up 15 WD-40 hacks that could save you thousands in repair bills and prevent catastrophic failures. These aren't random tips. They're the exact preventive techniques professional mechanics use, but rarely share because educated customers need fewer expensive repairs. Which hack shocked you most? Drop a comment and tell me which one you're using first this week to protect your car.
Smash that subscribe button for more insider automotive secrets that save you money instead of filling mechanics' pockets with unnecessary repair profits.
Remember, mechanics profit from repairs while smart car owners focus on prevention. Be the smart owner. Until next time, drive safe and use WD-40 correctly.